Lena S. Battle with illness left her healed but hollow. Loneliness echoed in her empty apartment, a constant reminder of her pain. Then she found a support group. Watch how sharing her story transforms scars into stars, showing her and you that even in the deepest pain, purpose and healing can bloom. Lena sat silently in her quiet apartment, the sterile whiteness of the walls and the faint scent of antiseptic, making it feel less like a home and more like a hospital recovery room. She had won her battle against a debilitating illness, her body now healed and free from pain, but inside she remained emotionally fragile. Months of isolation and fear had carved deep scars in her heart, ones she could neither see nor heal with medicine. The victory over her illness felt hollow, as if the struggle had left her stranded in a vast ocean without a clear direction or purpose. Each day felt repetitive and empty. Her meticulously clean apartment mirrored the emptiness she carried inside. Friends and family smiled politely but kept their distance, unsure how to reach the woman who had emerged from the storm, changed and distant. Lena's thoughts often spiraled into loneliness, the kind that gnaws at the soul and makes even the brightest days seem dull. One cool evening, after much hesitation, Lena forced herself out of her comfort zone and attended a support group for people currently fighting the same illness she had fought. The small room was cozy, but filled with tension and worry. She found a seat near the back, quiet and observant. As the meeting began, a young man spoke, a voice trembling with the raw terror and isolation that once engulfed Lena. He described his recent diagnosis, the crushing weight of fear, the loneliness of nights spent wondering if anyone truly understood his pain. His words struck a deep chord within her. She remembered every fragment of that feeling, the suffocating silence that wrapped around her days. Suddenly, Lena felt something inside her shift. Gathering courage she hadn't known she still possessed, she raised her hand. "I know that fear," she said, her voice clear and steady. "I felt that exact loneliness. But I'm sitting here today to show you that it ends." She shared her story not as a victim drowning in sorrow, but as a survivor who had navigated through darkness and come out on the other side. She spoke of pain, yes, but also of resilience. She spoke of hope, healing, and the strength that lies hidden within each wound. The fear in the young man's eyes began to soften, replaced by a flicker of hope. Lena realized that her pain was no longer a useless, ugly scar. Instead, it had become a bridge, the very thing that allowed her to connect with others, to guide those still lost in the shadows of their struggles. From that day forward, Lena began volunteering regularly at the support group. She found that her purpose was not to erase the pain she had endured, but to use it as a lantern to light the path for those who were still in the dark. Every shared story, every comforted sorrow, became a step toward healing, not just for those she helped, but for herself as well. In finding purpose in her pain, Lena discovered a new kind of strength. One that came not from forgetting the past, but from embracing it and from choosing to be a beacon of hope to others.
Through her journey, she learned that emotional scars, while markers of suffering, can also be the very tools that help us grow, connect, and inspire.
And so, in a once lonely apartment that felt more like a recovery room, Lena built a new kind of home, a place filled with hope, compassion, and the light of shared purpose. Lena organized a community event to raise awareness for mental health, transforming her apartment building's common area into a vibrant space for art therapy and open discussions. She partnered with local schools to share her story, hoping to inspire young people to embrace vulnerability and seek help when needed. Recognizing the need for accessible mental health resources, Lena started a blog where she shared her insights, coping strategies, and personal reflections, reaching a global audience. As her influence grew, Lena began advocating for policy changes to improve mental health care access and destigmatize mental illness. Lena organized a fundraising gala to support local mental health organizations, bringing together community leaders, celebrities, and everyday citizens. She established a scholarship fund for students pursuing mental health-related careers, investing in the future generation of therapists, counselors, and advocates. Lena created a peer support program where individuals with lived experience could provide guidance and encouragement to those currently struggling with mental health challenges. She developed a mobile app that provided easy access to mental health resources, coping tools, and a virtual support community. Lena received numerous awards and accolades for her unwavering dedication to mental health advocacy, but her greatest reward was witnessing the positive impact she had on countless lives. Despite the challenges she faced, Lena remained committed to her mission, knowing that every small act of kindness could make a profound difference in someone's life. One evening, as she looked back on her journey, Lena realized that her scars had indeed transformed into stars, guiding her and others towards a brighter future. And so, Lena continued to shine her light, inspiring others to find purpose in their pain and create a world where mental health was valued, understood, and embraced by all.